Hey guys, it's Kim Jong Spoon and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. In this episode, we are looking at the Tier 6 British tank destroyer, the Churchill gun carrier, and at the end of the episode, we're going to be talking about a bunch of fun stuff like upload schedules and a 1K subscriber replay contest. This is the first ever game that I recorded in the Churchill gun carrier. Not the first game I ever played, it's the first one I ever recorded though, and it got off to a pretty bad start. Let's get into it. So for our first game, we're here on Dead Rail, and I've chosen the best two games that I ever played in the Churchill gun carrier to show you guys, so that it doesn't look super bad. They're not great games. I think they're both second classes, but a third class game in the Churchill gun carrier averaged about 700 damage in a tier 6 game. So that tells me that no one's doing well in this tank. I'm sure some super unicoms are doing amazing in it, but just the general population of World of Tanks Blitz players are not doing well in this tank. And if it's a new tank, like the Hellcat was, then I would assume that that's just because people are not knowing how to play it. The Hellcat had really low mastery badges when it first came out. That was probably due to its super bad reload time when it first came out, and then they buffed it in the patch after that. But this tank is not necessarily new. It came out a patch ago, before 2.1. It came out in 2.0, so I mean, people should have figured out how to play it, and it still sucks. I'm platooned up with Stormbreakers U12. We're both going down the Brit TD lines together, and we're both playing the Churchill gun carrier at the same time. And actually, this is probably the best way to play it in a platoon, because in a platoon you can cover yourself. I'm going to talk about the strengths and weaknesses of this thing at the end of the video when I rant about it, but literally it has two strengths: gun depression and DPM/rate of fire. So those are the literally two only good things about this tank. There's a bunch of bad things about this tank, and we'll get into those at the end of the video. But one of them is definitely the maneuverability. We're just blocking each other here. I'm trying to turn. The Cromwell's circling both of us at the moment somehow. He stopped for some reason, and we're taking him out. We do about 500 damage every, I don't know, 7 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds. So together the DPM is pretty good, but as you can see, it's so immaneuverable. This KV-1 has almost kills me just from me turning around. Donk a shot there, Storm's taking hits, I'm taking hits. It's just not a super good situation to be in. So the Churchill gun carrier is one of the tanks that you kind of have to play it in like the second line at the back of the map. Unfortunately, there was one heavy tank on our team, and there was only one heavy tank on the other team, but we couldn't just sit at the back and wait for them to kill our team and then come get us. So as top tier tanks, we had to be aggressive in this situation, and if we didn't, then we probably would have lost. We almost lose this game. Pummeling that E2. As you can see, the DPM it's pretty good, actually. It's a respectable DPM. Penetration's not bad either, but just the other weaknesses of the tank just make it so difficult to play. T-30-45, unlucky guy. Well, he gets pretty lucky there, bouncing a shot off his side armor, but yeah, we take him out pretty quickly. So honestly, that was the game. If we had stayed in the back, then they probably would have killed our meds, and then they would have come for us. So we had to be aggressive in that game, and it actually won the game for us. So second class, 1800 damage. Storm gets 1800 damage as well. So that's a pretty even game. Let's take a look at another second class game here. This game is on Castilla, and we are not top tier anymore, so we have to be a little bit more careful where we put ourselves. Storm already free XP'd it at this point because he was so done playing it. I was giving it just a couple more games to see if I decided to start liking it, but he's in his TOG, and the TOG and the Churchill gun carrier is actually a nice platoon as well, because they're both slow, they're both giant, and they both have good DPM guns. Our VK is saying he wants to ram someone, and looking at the enemy team list, there's not a whole lot that he could try ramming. Even their medium tanks are heavier than he is by like a lot. So yeah, don't. Storm had a little bit of lag issue there. Ping spiked like 1,000 for him, so he kind of just drove off into the side of the map. But I really don't want our VK to go YOLO and try to kill somebody by ramming. Looking at the team lists, not smart. Even their tier 5s weigh like a lot more than he does, so yeah. I think ramming missions are kind of stupid, especially when you get them in medium tanks, other than like the E50 or the E50M, just because you shouldn't be ramming and wasting your health like that. Anyways, we actually get to the battle. I helped push the TOG up there because it's the TOG and it's super slow, and we decided to start pummeling this T-29. Communicating on TeamSpeak here so we know who to focus fire on, and we decided that T-29 was going to take our first shells, but he's pulled back, and the VK has taken hits from someone. We're not sure who. They're not spotted at the moment. Spot their victory up there, and someone's in the cap circle. Their Comet gets spotted. I put one into him. Storm's also going to focus him down. That's when we take our hit from the T-29, who sneaked around. Bad situational awareness there by me. I should have pulled out of sniper mode after that shot on the Comet. Looking for a shot on the Comet, see if he's going to poke. There he is. And so this guy's only going to get spotted after he fires. He does get pummeled, tracked, and we get the shotgun kill on it. That was pretty sweet. So right now it's 2-0. Not bad, but 3-0 there. But I'm still concerned because some of their tanks are unaccounted for. And where are they at? And I was concerned that they were going to flank around us and get shots at our rear, but this wasn't the case. I don't know what this T-29 is doing. He's backed up onto the hill, so any of the sloping of his frontal armor just gets completely negated. Cruising through the water at 19, 18, 17 kph. This thing's pretty slow, especially through water. And if you want to turn it in the water, just don't even try. It's not going to turn. Put one into the E8, and that was actually pretty good. We killed his engine and his tracks. So we knew he's used a repair kit. Either a repair kit or a multi-purpose pack. Probably the multi-purpose. A lot of people I'm seeing are using the multi-purpose ones. I mean, it's just the best deal. There he is again. Put one in, and he just hitting our face. The armor on the Churchill gun carrier is really bad. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. The frontal armor on this thing is at literally 0 angle. So, I mean, it doesn't get any extra armor from sloping or anything like that. The actual armor thickness is actually only 88 millimeters thick, so you only have 88 millimeters of armor. If you angle it perfectly, you can get like the maximum of 94 millimeters of armor from 100 meters. So the maximum armor you're ever going to get on your front without exposing your side armor is 94 millimeters. So even if you angle, things are going to pen you 24/7. Second class again, 1800 damage. This thing is pretty good at making credits, but again, those were literally the 2 best games I ever had in the Churchill gun carrier. I sold it, and I free XP'd it. I was saving up some doneros to get that free XP, and I'm really glad I did that because the AT-7 is an absolute beast. I love it so much. I thought the Comet was the best tier 7. AT-7 is honestly, might be a competitor to the Comet just because its DPM is ridiculous. Its armor is pretty good, except for the giant weak point on top, but that will be for a future video. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you an AT-7 game in the background. I'm platooned up with Stormberger Z12. Both have our AT-7s. I have the not stock but not fully upgraded gun. It's the second best gun for the AT-7. And I'm just going to play that in the background while I talk about the Churchill gun carrier and the AT-7 and a bunch of other fun stuff. So Churchill gun carrier, we're going to talk about strengths and weaknesses. The strengths include gun depression and DPM. Those are the strengths that I can see for this tank. The weaknesses are mobility. It's really slow, and trying to turn in water or trying to turn when your engine's damaged, you just don't even have a chance. The gun depression thing is kind of negated by the fact that the gun is literally located on one of the lowest points of the tank, so even if you do poke a ridge with that gun depression, the forehead of the tank is going to be showing, and when you're depressing your gun down 10 degrees, which is the maximum that it'll go, the front of your tank has 91 millimeters of effective armor. So Tiger 1 with the short 88mm gun, which has terrible penetration, will easily be able to pen that. It's really weakly armored. Also, the aim time is not super great, but then again, you know, you're a tank destroyer, you probably shouldn't be taking snapshots, you probably shouldn't be playing it like I played it. I was really aggressive all the time in mine because I just hate sitting in the back sniping. I'm aggressive in the 87 right now because I hate sitting in the back sniping, and this thing actually has armor, so yay me. The other weaknesses of this tank include it's the size of a house, so you pretty much get spotted wherever you go, and you get spotted before you spot anyone else. And it's bad. I don't know how else to say it. If you had a good streak in yours, if you did well in your Churchill gun carrier, please send me a replay of like an ace tanker game or something like that, just so I can put it on the channel, so all I have isn't ranting about the Churchill gun carrier and how bad it is. If you have an epic game, please send it. WoTeam Blitz replays at gmail.com. It will be like an immediate insane battle replay, even if you get like a first class. Just I want to see someone doing well in this tank. Yeah, Churchill gun carrier. If you can avoid it at all possible, please do. Stormbreaker, Z12, and I both free XP'd past it because it was just too painful. You could definitely not do this where you're bouncing shots off your side armor because it sucks. The side armor raw thickness is 63 millimeters, and that's just not going to cut it. Even at tier 4, that might not cut it. But at tier 6, just don't even have a chance. Yeah, so Churchill gun carrier, don't play it. Moving on, the other items on the agenda are a upload schedule. So upload schedule is going to be as follows. I will make a video every Saturday, like today's Saturday, and I'm making a video, and I will upload that Saturday night, and that will be available Sunday morning. I want to make a forum post about it. I'll make a public probably like 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So that will be my videos. Sebastian1145 will have a midweek video, probably Wednesday or Thursday, every week, and that will probably be like a subscriber replay or something like that, insane battle replay, all that jazz. And then we're adding a new member to WoTeam. We have No Friggin' Ish is going to be making some awesome funny videos for you guys, uploading them whenever he's done. I don't actually have an upload schedule from him yet. And Stormbreaker Z12 has had issues with recording because his iPad is an older generation and can't record the same way that I record, so he's going to be playing on his phone. He's going to try that out, see how it goes, and see if it works. So expect some videos coming every week on Sunday, Wednesday, and then depending on when they get finished from Stormbreaker Z12 and No Friggin' Ish. So our 87 game just finished. I'm going to make an 87 video pretty soon here, and just because I love the thing. It's so good. I have some Ace Tanker gameplay for that, so stay tuned. The next item on the agenda is the 1,000 subscriber replay contest. So right now, while I'm recording this, we have 902 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. I honestly did not expect that we would have 902 subscribers right now. I thought we'd have like maybe 40. So I want to thank you guys so much. Y'all have been so kind, leaving comments and stuff like that. It's just been awesome. So once we hit 1,000, I'm going to have a contest, and that contest will probably be either a replay contest, where you submit your replays. I'm keeping all of your replays that you've submitted, so I can include those in the replay contest. You don't have to resubmit them or anything like that. If you've sent a replay to me, don't worry about it. I have it, and I'll just include that in the contest by default. I'm talking to people from Wargaming to see if we can get some actual gold prizes, which would be awesome. Once I have more information about that, I'll make the 1K subscriber replay contest thing video, and that will include all the details about the prizes and the contest and what you need to do and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. When I have the information, I'll let you know. So what will probably happen is we'll have a replay contest where you submit a replay of you doing like something awesome, like winning a game that you probably shouldn't have won. So like an insane battle replay thing. And if you can't record because the replay system isn't built into the game by default, then you could just submit a battle results screen. Please don't Photoshop them. Just play cool, actually play the battle and try to win. It'll probably just be like damage or XP or something like that, and we'll get a prize to you guys. We might also have a comment contest on YouTube for like a funny or awesome comment. We'll check all of the comments after that video is posted, and we'll just include all of those in the contest by default. But again, wait for the video. I'm not sure if we'll have the comment contest because I don't know if we'll get the prizes from Wargaming. So that will be the 1,000 subscriber replay contest. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so, because we really want to get to that 1,000 so we can actually have the contest, and it's going to be loads of fun. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. For all of my subscribers that have already done so, thank you so much. Please keep leaving comments and stuff like that. Try to help me out, make awesomer videos, and stay tuned for more of them. Thanks.